Today I'll share powerful methods to transform your constant struggles into effortless, enjoyable living. Do you feel like everything requires so much effort and energy? Maybe you're exhausted from trying to keep up with endless tasks, feeling overwhelmed by your daily schedule, struggling to maintain work-life balance, or finding that simple activities somehow become complicated and stressful. If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone, and today I'll show you exactly how to change this pattern. Why do we constantly struggle when life could be so much easier? The real issue isn't that life is inherently difficult, but that we approach it in ways that create unnecessary friction. First, we overcomplicate simple tasks by trying to do everything perfectly instead of focusing on what actually matters. We waste mental energy on decisions that don't deserve it, like spending 20 minutes choosing what to wear or which brand of toothpaste to buy. Second, we fail to set proper boundaries and end up saying yes to everything, spreading ourselves too thin across commitments that don't align with our priorities. We think being busy means being productive, but actually, it just means being exhausted. Third, we ignore the power of small systems and try to force ourselves through willpower alone. When we don't have simple routines in place, every day becomes a series of decisions and struggles instead of smooth, automatic actions. Many people make the mistake of thinking they need to completely overhaul their entire life to feel better, but this approach actually makes things harder. They try to change everything at once, get overwhelmed, and then give up completely. The truth is, small, strategic changes in how you organize your life can eliminate most daily struggles without requiring massive effort. Let me share 6 practical methods that will transform how you experience daily life. The first method is the Simplification System. This is about creating ease through intentional organization. Start by choosing just one area of your life that causes daily stress, like your kitchen, workspace, or morning routine. Apply what I call the 3-box rule. Divide everything into keep, donate, or discard categories. For the things you keep, create simple systems that work automatically. For example, in your kitchen, designate specific spots for frequently used items so you never waste time searching. Prepare meals in batches on weekends, so weekday cooking becomes just reheating and plating. Set out your clothes the night before to eliminate morning decision fatigue. The key is to make your environment work for you rather than against you. A research institution found that people who simplified their living spaces reported feeling significantly less stressed and more focused within just 1 week. When you reduce the friction in your physical environment, you naturally reduce the mental effort required for daily tasks. The second method is the boundary protection method. This involves becoming selective about how you spend your energy. Every morning, write down your top priorities for the day. No more than 3 things that truly matter. When someone asks for your time or attention, measure their request against these priorities. Practice saying no to anything that doesn't align. For example, if someone invites you to a networking event but your priority is spending quality time with family, politely decline. Schedule buffer time between activities so you're not constantly rushing from one thing to another. If you have a meeting at 2 o'clock, don't schedule another commitment at 3 o'clock, give yourself breathing room. A psychological research team discovered that people who consistently protect their boundaries experience dramatically less anxiety and feel more in control of their lives. Remember, every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that matters. The third method is the Effortless Routine Builder. This focuses on creating automatic positive behaviors that require minimal willpower. Identify your most stressful daily moments and create simple if-then plans for these situations. For example, if mornings are chaotic, create a plan like, if it's bedtime, then I'll prepare tomorrow's outfit and pack my bag. If you struggle with evening relaxation, decide, if I finish dinner, then I'll immediately put away my phone and read for 20 minutes. The secret is habit stacking, connecting new behaviors to things you already do consistently. Since you already brush your teeth, you might add, after I brush my teeth, I'll write down one thing I'm grateful for. A university study found that people who used habit stacking were 3 times more likely to maintain new behaviors compared to those who tried to remember new habits on their own. The key is keeping changes tiny, no more than 2 minutes per new habit so they feel effortless rather than burdensome. The fourth method is the energy management system. Instead of managing time, focus on managing your energy levels throughout the day. Notice when you naturally feel most alert and creative, then schedule your most important work during these peak periods. For most people, this is within the first few hours after waking up. Use lower energy times for routine tasks like answering emails or doing household chores. Take short breaks every 90 minutes to reset your focus. Even just walking to get water or stepping outside briefly can restore your mental clarity. A research institution's study showed that people who align their tasks with their natural energy rhythms accomplish more while feeling less stressed. Also, protect your mental energy by minimizing decisions. Successful people often wear similar outfits daily or eat the same breakfast because they save their decision-making power for things that truly matter. The fifth method is the proactive problem-solving system. Instead of dealing with issues as they arise, anticipate common problems and create solutions in advance. Keep a simple kit of essentials in your car, like phone charger, snacks, and emergency cash, so minor inconveniences don't become major stresses. Prepare backup plans for situations that often go wrong. If traffic delays are common on your route to work, research alternative paths ahead of time. If technology failures disrupt your presentations, always have materials printed as backup. Set up automatic systems for recurring tasks like bill payments, grocery ordering, or appointment scheduling. According to a management research team, people who proactively solve problems spend significantly less time in crisis mode and report feeling much more confident about handling unexpected challenges. The sixth method is the mindful simplicity practice. This involves regularly stepping back to evaluate whether your current activities and commitments truly serve your goals and happiness. Every few weeks, ask yourself what you can eliminate or simplify. Maybe you realize you're subscribed to streaming services you rarely use, or you're maintaining friendships that drain your energy without adding value to your life. Practice saying, "I need to think about it," when people request your time, giving yourself space to make thoughtful decisions rather than automatic yes responses. A psychological research group found that people who regularly simplify their commitments report higher life satisfaction and better mental health. The goal isn't to become antisocial or lazy, but to be intentional about where you invest your precious time and energy. Let me summarize the 6 key methods we discussed today. First, use the simplification system to create ease through intentional organization of your physical spaces. Next, implement the boundary protection method to become selective about your energy and time commitments. Then, build effortless routines by creating automatic positive behaviors through habit stacking. Fourth, manage your energy levels by aligning tasks with your natural rhythms and taking regular breaks. Fifth, set up proactive problem-solving systems to handle common issues before they become stressful. Finally, practice mindful simplicity by regularly evaluating and eliminating unnecessary complications from your life. The most important thing is to start small and be consistent. Choose just one method that resonates most with you and implement it this week. After watching this video, I encourage you to pick the method that felt most relevant to your current situation and try it today. It only takes a few minutes to start, and you might notice a difference within just a few days. Remember, living with ease isn't about being lazy, it's about being strategic and intentional with your choices. If today's content was helpful, please hit the like button to let me know. If you want more practical life solutions, please subscribe to the channel for regular tips that can transform how you experience daily life. Let's solve life's challenges together and make every day feel a little easier. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.